Oh my, what are we doing? What is this? What is this? The new season of WWE 2K19 Universe continues with the return of the World Heavyweight Championship. And going into the cover again. 2, 3, and Shawn Michaels did it. Shawn Michaels has won the World Heavyweight Championship. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion as we are 2 weeks to Bash at the beach. Hello everyone, I am Obi-Wan, yes, that Obi-Wan. Welcome to Smackdown. What a show we have for you tonight. We are kicking things off with the World Tag Team Champions, as the champs are looking to rebound after a rough week. More on that as we go to JoJo for the introductions. JoJo. See, that's why we need new announcers.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montag Ford, the Street Profits.
And last week in that triple threat tornado tag match, Edge and Christian pulled off a victory over the Clique, and the champs wasn't even involved in the match. But last week on Raw, they lost to Adam Cole and Pete Dunne. So as of right now, Pete Dunne and Adam Cole are the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championship at Bash at the Beach. As we getting ready now to skip to Lou. I don't know which Lou, maybe Lewis. At least it's a lot better than the conversation I had with the ice. Or the smoke. Maybe the ice smoke. I don't know. Nonetheless, this is a regular Extreme Rules match. Hopefully, they could be on the rebound this week. Did I say rebound? Yeah, I don't think none of that is going to happen this week. As if, I think, yeah, this is not good for the champs, not at all.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 625 pounds, King and the Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
Just like the entire women's division, the Street Profits just need to survive because again, you have two Hall of Fame legends in both Kane and The Undertaker. Again, they were both involved in that 8-way last week to determine a new World Heavyweight Champion. And now, they will set their sights in the Tag Team division. And now, you have to worry with the Brothers of Destruction, along with Edge and Christian, D-Generation X, the Clique. Again, pretty stacked in the Tag Team division over on SmackDown. As for Raw, you have the Undisputed Era that consists now of Adam Cole and Pete Dunne. You have The Bar. You have those guys. You have the return of American Alpha. The War Raiders. But getting back to this match, it's all about survive. Just survive, and hopefully there won't be any more casualties. All we need will say, "Oh yes," and everything will be alright. Well, damn, alright. I guess Kane didn't like it, so. And so here we go in this Tornado Tag Team action. Again, this is under Extreme Rules. As the referee, hopefully it's a good one. And here we go. And right now is Angelo Dawkins with The Undertaker. And Montez Ford into the Bulldog going up against Kane. Again, Undertaker and that trio. Whoa. Again, Kane with the choke. As Taker now. I guess he's kind of setting up. Not really. As Kane continues to choke on Montez Ford. Nice side to back suplex by The Undertaker. Good reversal by Montez. As now Montez exits the ring and go underneath for a weapon. Same with Angelo. And again, that's what I'm talking about with the strategy justified. And what a shot with that kendo stick. And Ford now with another shot with that kendo stick. And he gets Montez, I don't think that's such a good idea. And big boot by Kane. And meanwhile on the outside, Angelo Dawkins taking it to The Undertaker. And now Kane setting up, trying to head first into the apron, and down goes the dead man. Again, Kane just trying to take off people's faces. But what a reversal by Montez Ford. As Ford now back on the outside. And again, looking for what? You just had a kendo stick, okay? As Ford now. And what a shot taking down the Big Red Machine. Meanwhile, back on the inside, Undertaker with. As Taker goes into the cover. And only on one count. Again, nice reversal by Angelo Dawkins. And trying to go with a 2-on-1 attack. And what a suplex. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Getting a 2-on-1 advantage right now. Between the Street Profits and The Undertaker. As Dawkins now setting up. And head first into the ropes. Or neck first. As again, Dawkins goes into the cover. And again a 1 count as Kane trying to break up the combination. And now it's Montez Ford with Kane trying to go for a big boot. Good reversal. And a clothesline ticking down one half of the champs. And into the spine buster. And there goes Montez Ford. As Kane setting up, trying to go. What are you doing, Kane? And a 2 count. At least the referee is kind of being, I don't know, see them. That's why I don't like that. Again, we need that to be addressed Monday night. As did Kane just pledge his allegiance to the reps? That's not going to be good. What a toss by Kane. As Kane setting up. And connects with the tombstone. And Kane goes into the cover. Will it be all over? And the Brothers of Destruction picks up the victory. So again, give those guys a title shot. As next week on Raw, it will be Adam Cole and Pete Dunne versus the Brothers of Destruction. And the winner of that match will face the tag champs at Bash at the Beach. As we go back to the Smackdown replay. As Angelo Dawkins setting up with that spine buster. And again, going into the cover, and this was a big mistake by Kane. setting up with that choke slam. And again, I thought that the Street Profits would pull one. And again, Kane just setting up for that tombstone. And in comes Undertaker to watch the Big Rip Machine's back.
Here are your winners, Kane and The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
And what a tag team match for next week as we continue with SmackDown.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Princess, Ramirez. And from Mexico City, Mexico, Jillian.
Back on SmackDown as we take a look to Raw last night, Jillian Rose ran into a nightmare as the women's champion is set on taking out the entire Latino world order. As the nightmare setting up and getting ready for the face-off, and to be honest, you have no chance. You have no chance against the nightmare or the undead as a whole. If anything, just safe to say that Jillian Rose is okay, but I don't know. Because again, they are losing members left and right in the LWO. And I also have to question, is Jillian Rose the weakest member of the LWO? Because remember, she was concussed at WrestleMania to determine the new women's tag team champions. Again, hopefully there won't be any more injuries moving forward. I say that now, and then people are going to get hurt. Let's go to JoJo for the introductions. JoJo? JoJo?
And her opponent, from New Orleans, Louisiana, the WWE Women's Champion, the Nightmare.
See, that's the reason why you can't hitman the hitman. Nonetheless, last week the LWO leader, Manny Ramirez, went one-on-one with the women's champion. And for a majority of the match, it was all Nightmare. You know, one of the remaining spots with Manny Ramirez is that table. And again, after that, again, it was all the Nightmare. And setting up for the face-off, I honestly thought that... Shut up! Alrighty then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just received a word from the board of directors. The referee commissioner will explain Monday night dealing with the actions between the number one contenders match between Bret the Hitman Hart and Samoa Joe. See, again, this is why we need new everything. New referees, new announcers. Nonetheless, hopefully it won't be a bloodbath between the women's champion and again the remaining members of the LWO. And so here we go in this one-on-one matchup. Referee, I know I hate your guts, but you will probably use discretion, maybe. And it's not looking good for Jillian Rose. And again, multiple shots to the face. See, this is what I'm talking about. Knee to the face, people. And I mean, now in a hard whip ticking down, I guess 2/4 of the OWO. And again, a referee, you might need to call this match. Nice jawbreaker by Jillian Rose, as Rose now throws the Nightmare into the turnbuckle. And Rose setting up, and what a German suplex! Again, Nightmare Rose out the way, trying to go for a headbutt. And Rose now trying to go for a move, but Nightmare just got out of that situation. And again, good strategy by Jillian Rose, just attacking the arm and the hand. As Rose now goes into the cover. 2, and will this be all over and only... I honestly thought it was going to be over, but again, you can't deal with the Nightmare. Good reversal. But a nice reversal by Rose. As Jillian now trying to go for something. Good reversal. Oh, yeah, it's not looking good. And what a shot to the gut. That's the Nightmare now with a steel chair in hand. And again, just straight slaps to the face. Again, Nightmare getting rid of that chair. She doesn't need any of that. And into the grapple. And again, a good reversal. And again, a reversal again. And yeah, you should have done that. You're running out of Nightmare. It's not going to end well. That's all I'm saying. Again, nice snap jab, but a nice reversal by the Nightmare. Again, double edge. And again, going back and forth. And again, Jillian Rose taking it to the women's champion. And again, another snap jab. And again, Rose setting up nice overhand punch. And into the DDT. And whoa, Jillian Rose. Jillian, what are you doing? Good reversal by Rose. And Rose trying to go for a drop kick at Oz. Yeah, it's all over as the Nightmare setting off with the face off. Oh, referee, you might need to call this. Come on, ref. That's the Nightmare setting up again. And again connects with another face. Oh yeah, come on, ref. Come on, ref. That's the Nightmare. Goes into the cover. And the oh, come on, ref. That's the Nightmare now setting up. And she puts in the rings of Saturn. Come on now, referee. Come on, ref. You have to call this match. Nightmare, you proved your point. And the referee calls for the bell. And again, we need to get some help with Jillian Rose because this is kind of getting out of hand. This is already out of hand with the women's champion. And again, the Nightmare setting up and connecting with the first of 2 face-offs. And again, right there, the referee should call the match. And again, the way that Jillian Rose's body... But let's be honest. And again, going to the rings of Saturn. As Jillian Rose looks to Pristine Ramirez, begging her to stop the match. And she can't do nothing. And again, she is just helpless. Again, continue to take out members of the LWO. And here comes Pristine Ramirez. And again, what a right hand shot. And the Nightmare connects with a belly to belly suplex. And here comes Pristine Ramirez. And I'm happy to see that Jillian Rose got back up. As Many and Pristine connects with the Enziguri. And again, the founding members of the LWO taking it to the Nightmare.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Wild Thing, and representing the Undead from New Orleans, Louisiana, one half of the Villain.
We back? Production, are we good to go? We back? We apologize for the technical difficulties, everyone, but again, dealing with the women's champion, the Nytemare, and the Undead as a whole, yeah, it's going to get much worse. And again, we finally in the ring to set up this match between Voodoo and Paige Valentine. And the referee trying to get things under control. Getting Paige Valentine connecting with a big boot, but Voodoo got a big boot of her own. And again, a nice chop ticking down. 2/3 of the terrorists again. Chloe Valentine is at ringside, and the Wild Thing is on the other side and into the STO. Again, we haven't seen Chloe Valentine since losing the women's champion to the Nytemare. Again, Voodoo now, and straight into the clavicle. And then, see, everybody's doing knees to the face as Voodoo goes into the cover, and a long 1 count. The bigger question is, who will be the #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles? Good reversal by Paige Valentine. Going to, come on, ref, what the The commissioner has a lot to explain on Monday. Again, another big boot by Paige Valentine, and a right hand shot ticking down the Terror, a member of the Terror. And again, connects with the face first as Voodoo goes into the cover. 1. And again on 1 count. And Chloe Valentine throwing in the steel. Why is everybody using steel chairs tonight? I guess that's the thing. As Voodoo now, steel chair in hand. And again, just gets rid of it. Because I don't think... Come on, ref. You mean to tell me with the Wild Thing on the apron and you didn't eject her? Oh my god, this is going to suck come Bash at the Beach. Again, we are getting some bad officiating over on Smackdown. I mean, I don't know what to do. Some change needs to be done moving forward with the referees. As Paige Valentine hard whips Voodoo back into the inside of the ring. And the match continues. As Voodoo now, good reversal. And again, setting up for a submission and going into the single leg Boston Crab, but Paige good with some scouting, getting out of that situation. And another super kick to the back of the head, taking down one half of the women's tag team champion. By the way, we do need better announcing, cause JoJo, I don't know what you're doing, JoJo. Just said the Voodoo. See, I have to do everything. It's Paige now. Setting up. And staying back. There's the Valentine coming through. And connects with a vertebraker. And Paige going into the cover. Will this be all over? And Voodoo kicks out. But dealing with the pre-match, I mean, this is turning into a good one-on-one match. Good reversal by Paige. I don't know what Voodoo was doing. But a nice club taking down Valentine. And Voodoo now connects with the spine buster. And Voodoo goes into the cover. Will this be all over? And not yet. And again, look at the distraction by Chloe Valentine. And what a move by Paige Valentine. And again, will this be all over for Voodoo? As Paige setting up, trying to go for the finisher again. And now the Voodoo is setting up and hit. Oh, okay, now we need to watch Paige Valentine. Again, referee, use your well, I don't know, ref. But now Voodoo setting up, it connects with the spike pile driver. And again, it is all over. As Voodoo now in position, referee in good position, 2, and the kick out. And it's very, see, get him Voodoo. See, we just need new everything. Trying to go for a bro kick, and Voodoo setting up. And again, putting Paige Valentine to sleep with the nerve grip on the neck. And down goes Paige Valentine. And again, Voodoo setting up yet again, and goes and connects with the spine buster. And the referee calls for the bell. Thank you, ref. Thank you for ending this match. Man, this is some bullshit. As we go to the Smackdown replay. And again, this turned into a pretty decent match between Voodoo and Paige Valentine. But again, the actions of the referee. Again, you mean to tell me that you can't eject Wild Thing from the match? Or the fact that Chloe Valentine throws in a steel chair? I mean, this is just getting out of hand. And again, we need an explanation from the referee on Monday. Nonetheless, as we continue on the Smackdown replay, I seriously thought it was all over after that spike power driver. And again, hopefully that Paige Valentine is okay. Again, head first into not only the turnbuckle but the ropes as well.
Here is your winner, the Villain.
And wait a minute! Here comes Alice Kimball. And again, one of the members of the Black Militia, and Wild Thing breaks it up. And referee, I don't know. Referee, I don't even know why you're still here. Call for help, melt my ass, man. Nonetheless, just chaos and confusion dealing with the women's tag team champions. And into a spine buster by Voodoo. And again, Voodoo now setting up. And again, connects with that spike power driver. And a failed attempt. But again, who can stop the Undead as a whole? We are back on Smackdown, and it's time for one of the all-time greats, and Rey Mysterioso. And hopefully Rey Mysterio can rebound after his loss to Ric Flair last week. More on that as we go to JoJo for the introduction.
Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Unlike Rebound in the beginning of the show with the Street Profits and the Brothers of Destruction, again losing to Ric Flair last week, hopefully he will be back in the winner's circle. And hopefully we can get some better officiating in this match. Yeah, I'm looking at you, ref. And if you want to talk about a high-flying match, this is going to be another exciting one.
And his opponent, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
And Kofi Kingston again losing to Eddie Guerrero last week. Hopefully he can be on the rebound as well. So next week it will be Ric Flair versus Eddie Guerrero. The winner of that will be the number 2 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And so here we go in this one-on-one matchup, and again, this is going to be exciting and high-flying as the referee with his punk ass calls for the bell, and here we go. A nice lockup between Kingston and Ray. And the referee now trying to break up the two. And hey, he actually did something. And a clothesline taking down Mysterio. And now it's time for a Mysterio pin. Again, powerbomb by Kofi Kingston. And again, nice kick to the thigh. And again, the early going has been... Oh, and Rey Mysterio just got back up. He's not selling for you, man. And Mysterio into a Hurricane Rana. Good stuff by the master of the 619. As Mysterio throws Kofi into the turnbuckle. And the forearm taken down. But a nice reversal by Kingston. And a nice reversal by Mysterio. And here comes Rey Mysterio, or at least trying to go with the knee to the back. Good reversal by Kofi Kingston. Trying to go for a clothesline, but again get caught up in the ropes. I see the SOS. Again, I don't know about Shelton. What a drop kick by Kofi Kingston as the referee initiates the 10 count. Again, nice spinning back kick. Trying to go for a drop kick. Mysterio gets out the way. Forearm. And again, a good reversal to the thigh again. And into a Hurricane Rana. And again, a good back and forth match in the early going. And again, Kofi setting up into that pump handle. And into a reverse DDT. And now it's Rey Mysterio's turn. As Mysterio throws Kofi into the inside of the ring. And the referee breaks the 10 count. Again, Mysterio setting up. And an up and over arm drag. Again, still tonight, we will see the World Heavyweight Champion in action. Nice right hand shot by Mysterio. As Mysterio back on the top rope. Trying to call Kofi Kingston. I don't know what Mysterio is doing, but again, he is the Night Stalker. He is. I don't know what Mysterio was doing. And what a kick by Kofi Kingston. And again, both competitors are back into the inside of the ring. And here comes Rey Mysterio setting up and connects with the 619. And Mysterio up on the top rope, trying to go for a frog splash, but Kofi Kingston counters. Kingston now, and into a crucifix by Rey Mysterio. And again, Mysterio going into the cover, 1. And again, only on 1 count. Again, caught up into the bow and arrow. Will Kofi Kingston tap out? Referee, you're not even in position, but I mean, you're making a lot of, play action. Alright, just play action. It's Mysterio now. Throwing Kofi, hitting the ropes. And what a reversal by Kofi Kingston. Trying to go for a knife edge chop and connects with a dragon screw. Good counter by Mysterio, getting out of that move. And again, Kofi Kingston again. Shoulder tackle taking down Mysterio. And again, it has been a pretty back and forth match. Again, the crowd really behind Kofi Kingston. And now Kofi Kingston sending Rey Mysterio into the turnbuckle. And here comes Kofi Kingston. And a close crossbody, my mistake. Kofi Kingston now. And here comes a little bit of Latino heat, as Eddie Guerrero winning last week over Kofi Kingston. And Kofi now calling for Eddie Guerrero. Oh my, what are we doing? What is this? What is this? And Mysterio going into the cover. See, this is an instance where if you're on SmackDown, it did happen. As Rey Mysterio now, I guess, about to go around the world. Again, hopefully setting up for another 6-1 now. Mysterio. And what a move by Rey Mysterio, but he didn't go into the cover. I think you're enough with, phone signals. As Kofi Kingston now connects with a dragon screw. And here comes Kofi Kingston, as Kofi now throws Mysterio onto the ropes, setting up and connects with the Trouble in Paradise. And Kofi Kingston is not finished, setting up again for another Trouble in Paradise. And back-to-back Trouble in Paradises, and it is all over. Referee, and only a 2 count. Meanwhile, Eddie Guerrero on the outside. And another Trouble in Paradise. As Guerrero is a little bit upset, but going back into the cover. 2. And Kofi Kingston picks up the victory. Again, what a match it was as we go back to the SmackDown replay. Rey Mysterio connecting with the 619. And then trying to go for that frog splash. But Kofi Kingston got the knees up. And again, I thought it was part of a Kofi Kingston comeback with that crossbody. But 1 out of 3 Trouble in Paradises. And here's the second Trouble in Paradise. And again, it was only a 2 count. Again, after 2 Trouble in Paradises and a third one to pick up the victory. And we will be right back with your main event, the World Heavyweight Champion Shawn Michaels in action next. And listen to this crowd as we take a look at the new World Heavyweight Champion. Again, winning last week in that 8-way. And again, once again, Shawn Michaels, World Heavyweight Champion.
Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
And SmackDown once again has a major champion as we are finalizing the picture for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. As I mentioned on Raw, we had the WWE Undisputed Championship. We have the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown, the NXT Championship on NXT. But again, every other title on a major brand will be going between shows. So you can have the Undisputed Champion, but a legend as the Intercontinental Champion. Or a legend as the World Tag Team Champs. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Finally, he is back. Jericho. SmackDown is Jericho.
And his opponent, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
And again, listen to this crowd. Listen to this ovation. The return of Y2J. And the history that these two have. Going all the way back to WrestleMania 19. And even before then, the rivalry was brewing between him and Shawn Michaels. or another classic rivalry in 2008. Plus, I mean, he was all over the show's intro. But nonetheless, Y2J again is on SmackDown. Y2J, Chris Jericho is back. And again, what a main event that this should be. And here we go, Shawn Michaels, the newly crowned World Heavyweight Champion, going up against Chris Jericho, and here we go. And hopefully, the referee will actually, referee. I think he needs to. There we go. There you go, ref. There you go. And again, into the tie-up, Jericho took the early advantage of this match, and Shawn Michaels getting out the way, my mistake. And what a forearm taking down the world champ. Shawn Michaels rolls out the way, and back in the ring, and connects with a spinning neck breaker. Trying to go with kick to the back. Shawn Michaels now. And now, back into head holding. I mean, do you keep your head holding? I mean, that's kind of important. Shawn Michaels now, trying to go for a kick. And Jericho going to a half. Walls of Jericho. But a good counter by Shawn Michaels. And again, the scouting between these two. Again, Chris Jericho is going to look out for sweet chin music. As Michaels pulls back against the ropes, taking down Chris Jericho. And now Jericho rolls out the way. Throws Michaels into the turnbuckle. Connects with the clothesline and into a bulldog. And Jericho going to the... What? I see. This is why I hate referees. This is the reason why. Because of bullshit like that. You try to refocus. Again, that's countered by Jericho. And a clothesline over the top rope, and Shawn Michaels, I'm not selling for you, man. Again, another reversal by Michaels. And the referee initiates the 10 count. And you go and get your comeuppings one day, ref. I guarantee it. Again, referee into the 10 count. Head first into the apron, and down goes Jericho. Michaels, again, getting the advantage of this match. I say that now, and here comes Chris Jericho with the reverse. And into the DDT. And now it's Y2J. Trying to get the advantage now. As Jericho throws Shawn Michaels into the inside of the ring. Good reversal by Michaels, rolling out the way. Referee breaks the 10 count. And into the back suplex. And Jericho connects with the lion saw. And into the cover. And will it be all over? And that's a very long 1 count. Very long. And Jericho now setting up, trying to go for the walls. And Jericho is in the walls of Jericho. And Shawn Michaels now again just scouting the competition, getting out of the walls of Jericho just like that. And Michaels now. And here comes HBK setting up, and sweet chin music out of nowhere. And Michaels setting up again, all fired up. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. Connects with the inverted atomic drop and a scoop slam. And Michaels now setting up, or at least trying to go for that elbow drop. No! And what is Michaels? And Michaels going into the sharpshooter. And Jericho now well scouted. As Jericho got out of the sharpshooter. Nice forearm by Jericho. Jericho setting up. And what a brain buster. And again, has the momentum shift. No, not yet. Good uppercut by Shawn Michaels. Trying to go for sweet chin music again. And what a forearm taking down the World Heavyweight Champion. As Jericho now attacking the arm. I'm not sure how that is. Well, wait a minute. Jericho setting up. I thought he was going for a pedigree. Again, it's all about that Triple H. And the referee trying to get into position. And a 2 count, and the match continues. And again, what a main event it has been. Despite the referee's ills, and another Lion Saw connects. And Jericho into the cover. Will it be all over and again, only a 2 count. Again, Jericho trying to do something another good. And what a running elbow. As Michaels now. And trying to get the advantage yet again. And into the chin hold. And will Chris Jericho tap out? No. Jericho, again, just great with scouting. Again, another right hand punch. And here comes Y2J setting up. And going back into the walls of Jericho. And it's locked in. Will Shawn Michaels tap out? And the referee, I hate to say, is in perfect position. And Jericho lets go. I think Shawn Michaels has passed out. And Jericho goes into the cover. 2. And Chris Jericho has defeated the World Heavyweight Champion. And again, as we take a look at the Smackdown replay, again, very well scouted. I think the only mistake is that Shawn Michaels didn't put Chris Jericho away with that super kick out of nowhere. Jericho setting up. And again, the referee getting out of position to get back into position. Yeah, this needs to be addressed. Again, Jericho connecting with the second line, so.
Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
As Shawn Michaels passed out from the walls of Jericho, I am Obi-Wan. Thank you for tuning in to SmackDown. We will see you next week. And, oh, by the way, give that man a title shot.